They wanted to take off. So then they made up a story that they had been kidnapped, at gunpoint and robbed. Uh, I don't think they should take their medals away. I was telling Martin, I do think that they owe an apology to the American people and to the people of Rio. Uh, they shouldn't have lied about it. When a child does something wrong, there's consequences. This is, the Olympic Committee is saying that, in their exact words, were no apologies. Let's see, what does it say?
And I agree with you because if they've already earned their medal, that if it didn't, something if they had taken a drug or something.
Yeah, this wasn't about that. Yeah, no.
It wasn't about that.
No.
So keep the medal. That's fine.
It says no apologies from him or other athletes are needed. International Olympic Committee spokesperson Mario Andaletta said Thursday in a blatant attempt to spin control. We have to understand that these kids came here to have fun. Let's give these kids a break. Sometimes you make decisions that you later regret. They had fun. Okay, it's like a child. When you make a mistake or you tell a lie, there's a consequence. An apology is not too much to ask. All they should do is come up in front of a tribunal and apologize, tell the public the true story, apologize, and that's it. They don't have to lose their medals, but there has to be some kind of punishment to show other kids an example of when you lie, that there's consequences.
You would think they'd be at least gracious enough to do that, George.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. Absolutely.
Yes.
Hey, and if you all want to talk about this with us, please feel free to call in to us at 602-277-5369. That's 602-277-5369. When you call in,
I'm going to call in right now.
you should, and make sure that you give your phone number
I'm going to talk to Ryan.
Our technical director, because you can win the $50 Rositas gift certificate. I think James T might call back and do that. That was a really good interview.
We should send him a $50 gift certificate so that he can try it next time he comes up here.
Yeah, we should take him there. Good.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be good.
That would be good.
Maybe he could come on the Saturday
And
that we do the Saturday edition of the Chips and Salsa show, and we'll just meet him there at Rosita's.
Right, because he's on Monday through Friday from 2 to 6.
He could be on the show on Saturday.
Yeah.
Then go eat. We'll make him work first. Then he can eat.
Right.
And then they'll feed him.
Yeah.
After that. Yeah, that'll work.
And we were talking about this during the break too, because there are not very many of us. We're like the only local Latino conservatives that are on radio, right, George? I don't know if anybody else. There could be, but I don't know of anybody else. And he happens to be black. He's a black conservative. He's got a terrific show. If you have never listened to it, just go to the website. It's 1041kkth.com, and there's podcasts there. He's terrific. He's probably going to go national now. He's on Hannity and everything.
I liked his message, though.
Yes.
I liked that he was talking about the family, and it reminded me, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has something that is known by a lot of members of the church called the Family, a Proclamation to the World. And it was published back in September of 1995. So it's been about 20 years. And some of the things that James T. Harris was talking about reminded me of the Proclamation of the Family. Can I read just a little blurb of it to you from here and there, just so we can have a conversation about it?
Yes, sir.
And I'll just start with the first paragraph real quick. We, the First Presidency and the Council of the 12 Apostles of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, solemnly proclaim that marriage between a man and a woman is ordained of God, and that the family is central to the Creator's plan for the eternal destiny of His children. We can agree with that, right? The first commandment that God gave to Adam and Eve pertained to their potential for parenthood as husband and wife, and we declare that God's commandments for His children to multiply and replenish the earth. Husband and wife have a solemn responsibility to love and care for each other and their children. Children are an inheritance of the Lord, and that's in Psalm 127, verse 3. Parents have a sacred duty to rear their children in love and righteousness.
And it's in this modern world, it's so different. You ever watch that show Modern Family?
Yes, I have.
And it's pretty good. It reflects.
Well, it's written
society
well. It's entertaining.
It is entertaining. But even, there are some families now, they're not traditional families.
No.
But even when I was a kid, George and Martin, maybe the same thing. There were divorced families, but like in my husband's case, he was 8. The uncle stepped in. The grandpa stepped in. There's got to be that male role model.
Well, both. The parents, I mean, what James was talking about is there's no mother, no father, and there's no balance, and there's no traditions.
There's got to be something.
There's got to be something.
But typically, it's the mother is still taking care of the children, so
Mhm.
the father's sometimes out of the picture. So there's always someone would step in, and now it's just really difficult.
Now you hear stories of the dad's absentee, mom's in jail, and grandparents are taking care of the kids.
Yeah.
That's at least the kids, have a roof over their head. But it's not what God had in mind.
I think when I was in school, there was one girl who was from a divorced family in our entire school, and everybody knew who she was. That's how old I am.
Well, I mean,
But that's young.
yeah, that was back when smoking. It's like, oh, you were smoking! I caught you smoking!
Now some people
Well,
listen.
I know we're having a lot of fun, but we're going to come right back to the next segment, and we're just going to continue this.
Okay, sounds good.
So stay tuned to the Chips and Salsa Show. Call in for your gift certificate. It's 602-277-5369. $50 gift certificate. Call in. Very good.
Just wait for that light to go. So this last segment, I need to do Theo's landscape. That's why I was going like this, so you could toss it to me.
What is it?
Theo's landscaping.
Oh.
I gotta do that 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. When we bring it in, you can. I'll give you permission.
Give him permission?
I give you
Because
permission.
did you guys didn't do it last week, I'm sure. Well, Martin didn't do
What's
it last week. Theo's landscaping.
Oh,
So
no, we didn't do it. Quit.
I owe him some extra love. In fact, he was over there roasting chili with us. Roasting chili. Has anybody called? No, somebody called. Oh, James says, I said, thank you so much. He says, anytime, my friend, how did I do? I said, you were terrific.
Wow. We got a lot of stuff for Chips and Salsa. We are on the map.
I don't think it's going to hurt that we have James on.
YouTube. It's got so many different connections here. That's good. That's a good sign.
Oh.
When they put the Chips and Salsa show, you get a lot of connections.
I've got to go right now and share it. So, oh, look at how it's coming out. But it's not the way in yours.
Because I was trying to do it sideways.
That's good. So are these different segments now?
Yeah, I kept turning it off. I wasn't sure it was on. I gotta get more professional. I gotta get more professional. I like to turn this into just Facebook here instead of YouTube. Here we go. Let me see the mess I created.
So did you post another one? Let's see.
It shows me sideways.
Yeah, we're still sideways. Who's bringing this in?
Me.
So just toss me for Theo.
So they are coming in. It's just for some reason sideways. I had it that way, so I got to go sideways with the camera. I got to go like this. We were doing it like this, so I have to do it that way. Okay. Si se puede. We can do it.
Olá e bem-vindo. Você está ouvindo nesta sexta-feira de sábado Chips na Salsa Show. Hoje, 19 de agosto de 2016. Meu nome é Martine Gonçalves. How's that for Portuguese? That's like,
yeah,
I
guess.
trashed that Portuguese. But I was thinking because of the Rio Olympics, I would have some fun with it. But I know when I listen to this back later, I'm just going to be like, oh, why did I even try?
Martin, I thought maybe you were trying to cross Italian with Spanish or something.
Actually, Portuguese not so much like Italian, but there's a lot of French in Portuguese, and it's interesting how their verb tenses, their conjugations are different. Some of the words are similar, but some of the words are like crazy different that don't make sense. But I do speak some Portuguese, and I thought I would try to do that, but I'm sure it's just going to sound brutal later.
I give you an A for effort. Maybe somebody out there who knows what they're talking about wants to call in.
Oh, please don't. Yeah, but I would be happy to talk to anybody in Portuguese that wants to, but to critique my horrible Portuguese. My apologies to the Brazilian people for my pronunciation, for my butchering of their beautiful language. Hello and welcome back. You're listening to the Friday edition of the Chips and Salsa Show. My name is Martin Gonzalez, and right here in the Molcajete is Alice Lara and George Ortiz. And we're so glad you're a part of the show, and there's still some time for you to call in and get your chance to win a $50 gift certificate to Rosita's Fine Mexican Food Restaurant. Rosita. I was thinking maybe we should just call it Rosita's Fine Mexicans. Because when,
Could we be the fine Mexicans
we are
for Rositas?
Well, I think they have plenty of fine Mexicans there. If you want to see them like they're on display, go see the fine Mexicans at Rosita's Fine Mexican Food Restaurant. No, actually, I do love Rosita's, and I enjoy going there. I have never had a bad meal there, never had a bad time there. It's very comfortable for me there to go there. I feel like I'm with family, with friends. I mean, I've always gone with you guys, so it's always kind of had a warm place in my heart.
It is a good atmosphere. It's not, snooty or anything like that.
No.
The servers are friendly. I have no complaints at all. And when you go there, at both restaurants, because one is at University and Hardy, the other one is at Guadalupe and Dobson and Mesa. The first one's in Tempe. And you will see a poster of the Chips and Salsa Crew.
That's right.
And the food is delicious, beside the poster being really pretty.
Purdy. Hey, you know what? I want to talk about something about Rosita's real quick, because we are now in the middle of August, and football season is right around the corner, but we've got the pre-games, right, George?
Yes.
And so what I'm thinking is this. You are not going to want to cook when you're watching football. So call Rosita's. They have catering. Go on their website, rositasfinemexicanfood.com, and they have a catering page. And whether it's full service, delivery, drop off, and set up, small groups, large companies with multiple shifts, they're going to take care of you. So give them a call, and you're going to get a great food, and everybody's going to think you're a hero. And that's why you should try Rosita's Fine Mexican Food Restaurant. You can be the hero. What's it like to be a hero? You'll find out. Yeah.
And, if after you eat and you're completely satisfied,
I can just unbutton one of my buttons on my pants.
you'll be so happy. You'll be so happy. Now, I'm going to shamelessly plug another one of our sponsors, if that's okay, Martin.
Yes, please.
I think that's very
Shameless.
good.
You're very shameless.
Not shameless, actually, they're paying for it. I wasn't here last week, so I don't think you got a chance to talk about Dave's landscape. I know Jose Theo personally. He's the owner. So if you're tired of looking for a landscaper that you can trust, he's the guy, let me tell you. We have a backyard that we always wanted, and we're roasting our chilies back there today. In fact, Jose came by. He was helping us roast chilies. That's how good a friend he is. And they also added beautiful pavers to widen our driveway. And you can trust him, because when you call them, you get Jose's number personally. I mean, you get him on the phone. He may not answer all the time, might be busy, but he will talk to you personally and make plans. You deal with the owner. And he can take care of your regular yard maintenance too, as well as professional hardscape design. So call Jose today, okay? You might just call it after the message. It's nighttime. That's okay. We'll get back to you. You can call him for a free estimate at 480-309-5182. That's Theos. That's Tello. Landscapes. 480-309-5182.
If you don't call him, your backyard will look like mine. Because of the monsoon rains, I've got all these weeds and wild grasses and all kinds of crap growing in my backyard. I don't even know. It's like
Like a jungle.
It's like a botany experiment gone bad in my backyard. Who wants that? You don't want that. I got weeds all over my yard. I need to call Jose. If you got weeds, call Jose.
I'm gonna give Jose your number, and that way you can call him. And then there's one more thing I want to hog it up because we do not want to leave the show without. His birthday's coming up.
Happy birthday!
The
Who
birthday
could
boy.
that be?
Martin Chilibin, Gogo Gonzalez.
Martín Chistotzin, el primer comediante de los Aztecas.
Happy birthday. The
I would-
22nd is your birthday?
Yeah, my birthday's on Monday. And I've had a lot of great birthdays over my 56 years.
Oh.
Can you believe that?
56. Wow.
56. On my 21st birthday, I remember that I flew in a plane. The first time I ever got on a plane, and I went to Vegas at 21. And Las Vegas. And at 23, actually that's not true, 24. At 24, my first son was born on my birthday.
Oh.
My son, Kelly Allen. So
Wait, your son was born on your birthday?
he was born on my
You share a
birthday
birthday?
with my oldest son. Yeah, so a lot of great memories, a lot of great birthdays. This one just seems kind of like, it's another birthday. It's not like milestone, it's 56.
56.
What do you get for 56? Nothing. It's like, call me when you're 60. You know what I mean? It's like,
Now, I want to ask you though, because we're all seniors here, and we're in our 50s, and George is
for
our
you.
senior.
Please speak for yourself.
George, he's a
You're
seasoned.
64, right?
He's a
Yeah,
seasoned
16.
citizen.
But the cool
65.
thing about being in your 50s is, you're not a
You're not in your
baby
60s?
anymore. Yeah, you're not 60s. Yeah, that's one thing. But you're not, you're still you're young enough that nobody can say, oh, you don't know anything. We've been around a while, so not that we know everything, but we've had a lot of experience.
Here's the thing. We have learned enough by this age that I can tell you this with absolute clarity, that there is wisdom in that old saying that ignorance is bliss. And when I was younger and I heard that, I thought, that's insane. Because when you're younger, you are gathering, you're in the process, your whole life is about gathering information, right? And processing information. Then when you get to 56, you're like, you know what? I don't give a crap about half the stuff I can't do anything about anyway. You know? All I want is cold water on a hot day and hot water on a cold day.
Amen.
And that's all you really care about by the time you get to be
And you know
56.
what? Don't you find too that you just don't want to put up with as much as you used to?
No.
It's like you don't have time to waste on that. Our good friend, U.S. Marshal Gonzalez, David Gonzalez, who's
Yeah.
the U.S. Marshal for Arizona. What was his perfect thing? He says, I don't want to spend my time watering plastic plants.
Yes.
I want to make a public announcement.
Drum roll.
Don't forget to turn in your ballots. Mail in your ballots.
Oh.
Mail in your ballots. Everybody out there, mail in your ballots.
Nope.
Did you
Not gonna
vote? Did
do
you
it.
vote already, George?
I have my ballot sitting on my office table.
You know what, George? I do too. I went through the process. I have voted, but I haven't signed it yet, and
Yeah.
so I haven't mailed it in. How about you,
And
Alice?
make sure you sign
I
it.
vote old school.
It won't
Do you
count
really?
if
You go to
don't.
the-
Really
you go to the
don't. I
polls.
want to wait till the very last night, because what if something happens the day before?
Well, yeah, that's true. I don't
Now, if
know.
I had to, I would, like if I was going to be out of town or something.
Yeah.
So, did you already fill out your ballot there?
I did fill out my ballot, and I'm going to tell you who I voted for because I did something that I have never done before.
Yeah.
I have voted against John McCain
For the first time in your
for the
life?
first time in my life.
Really?
I voted for Kelly Ward. Yep.
Wow.
I will
Like
be
it or
going to
not,
his-
folks, I did.
I will be going to his rally on Tuesday.
You're going to John McCain's rally?
Yep.
I thought you're Cali Ward guy.
I am kind of sort of, but I have to
Are you,
be all
just
around.
because you're the chairman?
Yeah,
You
I was
know,
invited.
he has certain
I was invited.
I
responsibilities.
respect that.
What
So I'm
about you,
trying to-
Alice?
I'm
Are you
trying to
going to
invite him
declare,
to-
or are you going to
I'm going
keep
to try to
us?
invite him to come to the
At
show.
this point, it doesn't appear I would be voting for Mr. McCain. And this would be the first time. If I do that, it would be like you, the first time I've not
I'm
supported him.
going to try to invite him to come on the show.
Yeah, sure. Unless he's here tonight, then he may not want to.
Well, real quick, in Cheesemas, yeah, although this Hillary is still Satan, and Glenn Beck said he's not going to vote for Trump. Come on, Glenn,
And Chuck
get
Norris-
over
And Chuck
yourself.
Norris says he will vote for Trump.
Yay! So stay right here to Chips and Salsa 1100 KFNX. We'll see you next Friday.
Night.
Night, night, night.
Oh.
That fourth segment. It's like, what? It vaporized.
I had to get Theo in there.
See if the last one came out right. Okay. If it-
It's like, wow. Holy macaroni.
Okay, let's see. This one.
I had somebody viewing.
I think the show was a little loose. I think it was fun.
Loose as a goose.
I think so.
I just got to figure out how to do it. I have to figure out how to do it, and it come out on the. When he was talking, they can't hear it.
No.
Okay, I'm getting better. Next week is going to be. I'm going to be able to face it.
Oh, did you do a show last Saturday?
Did you?
Did you do the show last Saturday?
It was a pre-recorded show.
Relaine just sent me a text. Great show.
Oh, good. When Relaine and Mark give us
Are they listening or are they watching it?
Relaine now gets in her car and listens to the show for the whole hour. She listens to every show now. Brian, great job.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, guys. There you go. You got one caller there.
Oh, we got a winner though.
Yay!
Woo-hoo.
Anybody we know? Probably.
Is it Gilbert or Mike?
It's Mike Bonilla.
Hey. Well, we do have one faithful listener.
It's Bonilla? Mike
Well, I don't know
Bonilla?
if it's him. Maybe it's Mike
I know
Bonilla.
Bonilla too.
Yeah, he's won before.
Thank you, sweetheart.
So everything was good then?
Yep.
Yeah,
Hey,
great
yeah.
job.
Thank you, Ryan. So you're going to be our regular guy, right?
Yep.
Good.
New guy.
Thank you.
Good. Good things are
How was the show?
Awesome. I was laughing. Oh, I was rolling. You guys are hilarious.
No, you're nice.
You guys are my favorite show.
Oh, thank you.
Here, yeah,
thanks,
absolutely.
Ryan.
You guys have the most life in you.
We got to get you a gift certificate. Seriously.
Ooh.
I don't have any on me, but remind me next time.
Sure.
Would you go to Rosita's?
Yeah, would you go?
I
Go,
I
right?
take my wife there on dates all the time.
Ooh.
Oh, seriously?
Alice, I got one right here.
Oh, give him one.
Give him one and then we'll get another.
Really?
Yeah,
Tell
$50. There you go. It's here.
Oh, thank you guys.
You're
That's
welcome.
awesome. Me and my wife can go out now.
They say that you heard it on the Chips and Salsa show.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah, because the owner there likes to hear good compliments.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to mention that you're the technical director of the show.
No.
You may want to omit that detail.
No, I'm not going to say that, but I'm going to say I got this from, I called in on the show or whatnot, you know?
And you could say you were on the phone.
They're a good
Because I really was going to call
Yeah.
in if nobody called.
Yeah, he
So
told
there
me
you
that.
go.
Yeah. So,
That's awesome. Awesome, guys.
thank you
Thank you,
so
Ryan.
You're
much.
welcome. Enjoy.
Woo. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to.
That's what I like to see.
So I don't. Do you? So you're going to be here next Friday, George.
Yes, ma'am. Next Friday, yeah. It's the following Friday.
And Alice, I still have, FYI,
You still have some.
I have 3. George, how many do you have?
Uno.
He gave us a fresh
I was
batch.
going to give one at the meeting.
Okay. Did he give us oh, and I need to invoice him again.
Oh, we did this.
Yeah.
I think I forwarded you.
You did. So do you want to pick it up like
I
this
can
week or
pick it
next
up.
week? Or you already been billed.
I'm going to do it. Yeah, the good thing is I don't have to pay that credit card. 9/11.
When do you think you might pick it up? Like at the end of the month? Like Thursday, Friday, before the end of the month? Okay. So you tell me. I mean, you don't have to tell me now either. Just whenever. Okay, so this next Thursday, this next Friday is the 26th. Do you want to pick it the 26th, or do you want to pick it up on the 2nd of September? The 2nd of September. Okay. You'll pick it up okay. Pick up by Friday, September, and that's for the August. For the August. Are you sure? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I thought we were. Okay. So we're good then. So. Yeah, he's like I said, it had a loose, fun feel to it, and that's what's good about these the ones without guests, and the fact that he called in, he talked to the things he does over there. And then he tweeted to his friends about the show, so yeah, great job securing that. That's good. We can have him on our show every day. That'd be a good. Yeah. Nice schedule 5. Okay, say hi to everybody. Great job, George, Alan, Brian. All right, thank you guys. We'll see you next week.